What's going on, YouTube? It's your main man, Serious, the tow truck driver, back at it with another morning vlog on my way to work. Yeah, I know I'm running late, but it's all good. As you can see in the caption, we just want to tackle the issue of virtual learning today. And, I got a son and daughter that go to school, and this virtual learning is new to all of them with this pandemic. And it's challenging because it forces and it puts a weight load on the parent, especially those parents who have smaller kids who are not truly familiar with using the computers for school. Because let's be real, they definitely know how to use it to get on other sites and do other things. It's just when it comes to doing the right thing, sometimes they tend to struggle with the instructions. But so my brothers, they go out and they go to school out in the Cobb County area. My son and daughters go to school in DeKalb County. And it's been an ongoing issue. They started back Monday, and it started with them not having an issue, I guess, logging on. So sorry about that with the wind. I had to let something out. It started with an issue of them couldn't log on, and my thing is this: why wait until the day that they're going back to school to get the system up and running? And even those that did test runs and still had crashes, maybe your test run didn't come about soon enough. Okay, so we've been dealing with this COVID-19 since March, April. So therefore, school had shut down to finish off the 2019 school year. So therefore, proper measures should have been taken then to place the proper steps to make sure coming back August for the 2020 school year, 2019-2020 school year, the utensils would have been in place to be properly used. Of course, you got more people on the internet right now. So the internets are going to drag a little slower because you have more people on it. You have more traffic. That is normal. What is not normal is the expectancy they have for kids or households that do not have computers or don't have access to computers. So therefore, they go lacking. And yes, you have schools that are giving out laptops, but if you don't have the internet connection at home, what good is that? I mean, then you have to go either to the library or you become cool with a neighbor or someone, somewhere where you could go just to see the internet. I'm pretty sure they got programs out here. And that's another thing. Here's what I don't understand about society. These big companies have been getting bailed out by the government all the time through every pandemic. You would think every internet provider would step up right now to prove, not to just prove, but to assure the whole stand of the kids being the future, and they will come together and create basically internet plans so that no child is truly left behind. But that's too much like right. A lot of things in society that are too much like right do not take place. And so my question is, what is going to be, if they have to go through virtual learning for the whole entire 2019-2020 school year, my question then is, what are you going to do about the kids who can't get on the internet and they keep missing days? Are you going to automatically fail them? What about, I see, okay, I understand attendance because attendance is something that's big when they're going to the actual physical school building. But what I don't see fit in those schools or teachers trying to regulate is your uniform. Like, as long as you're covered and no one can see, I don't care if you're sitting there in front of your computer with just a t-shirt on and your boxers. Just don't get up. And I mean, there's a lot of things going on. One boy, he was sitting at his table or desk while virtual learning was going on, and he was eating. And the teacher was like, "Hey, there's no eating in the classroom." Well, I mean, technically, you're not in the classroom, so how can you regulate no eating? Especially if they're not making no noise, they're not causing no distraction. That's out of your control. So the young man, he stayed to the teacher like, "Come on, teacher. Ain't nobody really got no clothes on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all just got on the top." And he stood up. And when he stood up, he kind of showed that he only had on the t-shirt and his box. Another incident where the rooms are getting hacked and people are going in playing porn. How sick of an individual do you have to be to hack in where a learning system, where kids are learning, just to prove a point with porn? And then, the kid that did it, if it was a kid, the punishment that they're talking about, they got to register as sex offender. Like, I understand that there has to be some type of punishment for the action, but let's not go overboard. I'm not saying just slap them on the wrist, but are we going to start holding these kids accountable that rape these girls and get off because of their ethnicity? And I'm not trying to make this about race because there's no need in stating the obvious. America knows that it's fucked up. And the sad part is they're not going to fix it. So if you're waiting on some great hero to come and change it, it won't happen via a president. You can see that with Obama. And it ain't no shade, but we just left a black president out of office, 4 years ago, and black people are still having to say that their lives matter. So there's a lot undone. But let's get back to the topic at hand. We're talking about this virtual learning. So, parents. I feel parents ought to be getting some of the teacher money since the parents doing the teaching. My son, he goes to a charter school, so they've been back. They went to school back in July. They started back in July. And it started out kind of rough for them, but the ball been rolling. I guess just like with anything, after a few hiccups, you get the system right, and I just don't want the youth to be affected by this. Because we're living in a society today already where they want the promise without the process. And so, how many are going to go off to college, or take advantage of it? Because at one point, there were so many benefits to this COVID-19 thing. At one point, they weren't requiring SAT scores or ACT scores to enter into college. And a lot of times, that is the thing that holds a lot of kids back from going to college. But let me say this, and let me be clear. College is not meant for everyone. College is not the place for everyone. There's plenty of trades out here that you can get and bypass the student loan debt. So, don't take it as everyone go to college. I had a college professor one time when I was going to Georgia State. At the beginning of the semester, she started the course off by stating, not everyone needs to go off and get a doctor's degree. Not everyone needs to go off and get a doctor's degree because it'll deplete HUD. Hey, LJ Black, I didn't delete all my videos. I had to, for legal purposes, because of some things going on at my job. It set me back, you know what I'm saying, regarding my watch time and everything, because I was right there at the threshold. So, for legal purposes, because it was some hating ass shit going on, let's just be real about it. It was some hating ass shit, so to appease them, not just to please them, but to, you know what I'm saying, to ensure that my money still keep rolling in, I just had to make some adjustments, and therefore, this is a part of the adjustment. So that's what happened. That's what happened to the video. If you've been looking for them, and it's crazy because the crab in the barrel syndrome. And I hate I got on this. But I appreciate you asking me that, bro. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like they claim, oh, I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna speak on this shit now. They say, oh, you can't film ongoing investigations. But that's some bullshit because I had been filming for a year. And all of a sudden, when certain people, I was getting on their ass about bullshit that they was doing to me at work, all of a sudden, it get flipped on me, and that came about. So, you know what I'm saying? Kill two birds with one stone, and like I said, they did some fuck shit to try to hurt me, to try to get me fired. But in essence, it didn't happen. Still got my job. I'm not behind the wheel right now, you know what I'm saying? But that's cool because I'm on the yard and I'm doing yard stuff. But guess what? I still get the same pay for doing less work. So am I really losing? You know what I'm saying? And the same ones that tried to go against me, they around there looking stupid right now. And I just laugh because no matter what, I win. And that's the mentality that I have when any and everything go against anything that I got going. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I got more content. I got old content from when I was at other companies. So just for legal purposes, because I know, you know what I'm saying, I was covered. I know the legal ramifications in which I could have operated in. But, you know what I'm saying, to keep down the bullshit and to keep a check coming in, you know what I'm saying, because I wasn't getting paid from it just yet. But I think that what the really hate was like, oh, he finna be getting the YouTube shit. And, you know what I'm saying, it's that crab in the barrel mentality. And we in the black community practice that shit a lot because we have had it embedded in our brain. And it's sad, but it is what it is. But I appreciate you asking me that, LJ, man. I'm pretty sure you subscribe. If you ain't, well, yeah, you got to be subscribed if you asking where the video's at. But yeah, man, I got more content coming up. I got other things coming up. I got some side gigs that I'll be able to get some good footage. But here's what came from that. What I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready to start a story series. Just like I'm doing this vlog, it's going to be called Once Upon a Time in a Tow Truck. And from there, each video, they're going to be numbered. And I'm going to give y'all different accounts of where I went on calls and the bullshit that I had to deal with while I was out on those calls. Because tow truck drivers go through it, man. You have people who take their frustration out on, or try to, because I don't go for it. They try to take their frustration out on the driver because they're having car issues. And it's not crazy, you know. Your insurance company, your roadside assistants tell you, okay, somebody be there in 60 minutes. But they told that to the person who's in front of you, and both y'all on two different sides of town, so how is that possible? So sometimes dispatch drop the ball, and that's universal. But back to this virtual learning. I appreciate that again, bro. Um, the kids, you know, at the end of the day, it's either gonna create geniuses or it's gonna dumb down society a little more. Even though we're in an informational society, things are getting difficult to operate, you know, or to deal with. And so, yeah, I'm sitting there reading. Yeah, man, man, and bro, honestly, like I go on all sides. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and each side has this little pocket. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Since we on that, it ain't where you from when you go to different places. It's how you carry yourself. You go about like you Billy Badass and ain't nobody gonna touch you. Oh, and then you know somebody gonna really want to test that and see, oh, is you really about that? But you know, if you respect yourself, you go anywhere, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Face card good in any hood. You know, be out there. I done pulled up on some calls and the police, you know what I'm saying, they there. But soon as you get there, they pull off. And you be surrounded by people. But you know what I'm saying? I don't be tripping. Shit. I mean it is what it is. I'm from the hood. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go run in here and clock in, then I'll be right back. So like 2 minutes. All right, so yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I forgot exactly what I was talking about. That's the short term memory. Um, shoot. But yeah, so I forgot what I was talking about, so I'm gonna go back to the virtual learning thing. Sorry about that. So I really want to know what's gonna be the outcome of this whole virtual learning situation. You know, it's gonna make and break a lot of kids. But I think a lot of parents are upset at this virtual learning because they truly rely on their kids going to school to get that break, that mental break. And it's understandable. Um, a lot of people was joking, saying, "Oh, a lot of moms mad because you know their kids at home and the maintenance man can't come by." A lot of different little memes going on out there, but you know, I just wanted to drop that in y'all lap, man. You know what I'm saying regarding the virtual learning and try to see, you know, what's y'all feedback. Hopefully, I know I'm an early bird. My morning start usually about 4:30. I'm not gonna go live in because I know a lot of y'all are not on well the U.S. based people, but the goal is to reach an audience worldwide to the point that no matter when the content is being produced via live, there's someone on the other end that's able and ready to receive the message that's being put forth. Again, I appreciate y'all. If you hadn't hit that like button, go ahead and do so right now. If you hadn't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do so right now. This weekend it's gonna be live at the lake. Gonna be fishing, so I look forward to doing that. I'm not sure exactly what lake I'm gonna go to yet, or if I'm gonna get the boat out. Hopefully I get the boat out, and we could go from there, and we kind of do a discussion. Also, I'm looking to interact and have a discussion online or live with some people. So if there's something you want to talk about, comment it below and let's talk about it. Again, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great Thursday. You know, may y'all travel with Godspeed and be steered away from negativity and be embraced by nothing but positive vibes and positive thoughts and positive actions. Peace.